Today's video is all about the importance of investing in yourself. But one thing that we always forget to do and neglect is really understanding our worth and really taking the time to invest in ourselves and knowing that we are worth more than what we're limiting ourselves to. What I mean by investing is, the financial investments, the time investment, your self-care investment, the relationships that you cultivate, the networking opportunities that you involve yourself in. All these are opportunities for you to network. Why is this important? Because you're important, you matter, and in order for you to position yourself for something greater, if you're expecting something greater for your life, you need to position yourself for greater things. About 3 months ago, I'll take it back even farther than that. I've been following different people on social media. I'm always big on us building a community and learning and getting inspired from other people who are doing like-minded things or who are in a position of where I'm trying to obtain. I feel like it's always good to learn from other people. And so I've been following a couple of people on social media, and they've been really inspiring me to push past the fears and the limitations and everything that I've already put on my life, right? So there's been a couple of workshops that I've attended online. There's been some classes that I've purchased. There's even been conferences that are coming up really, really soon that I'm going to be attending. And all of it meant a financial investment. It meant for me to dig into my pocket, come out with my credit card, and make that purchase, something that I would have not done a year ago. I would have never paid $300 to go to a conference or flew across the country to go somewhere by myself, mind you, to get inspired by other people. I just would have rather watched a free Instagram live video or, enrolled in their free course or, read a free ebook or something like that. I wouldn't have really taken the time to invest. And I told myself that I'm not really seeing much change in my life. I'm still turning the same cycles. I'm still doing the same things. I really want to see some change. So I realized that in order for me to see this change, I needed to do a different thing, and I needed to invest in myself, and that meant a financial investment. So paying for a conference out of town to help better myself, to increase my network, to learn more about what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, or being around people who are already accomplishing those things. I needed to do that. So I invested in that conference, buying an online course about starting a coaching business, for example. I would have never done that. I would have pieced together different things on Google. I would have Googled people. I would have went on somebody's Instagram page or Facebook page and just kind of looked around and see what they're doing and what freebies they had to offer. I would have never actually took the time to pay for something that would help to bring value into what it is that I'm trying to do. And I even recently got involved in a group business coaching program. So basically what that means is that I'm around other like-minded women entrepreneurs of all different walks of life, all different nationalities, everything. And I expanded myself, and I really, really got out of my comfort zone to do this because I knew that I wanted to see change in the way that I was approaching my business and what I wanted to do in terms of starting a business and becoming a true entrepreneur. And that meant being around people who were doing the same thing that I'm doing, and they may not look like me, and that's okay. I was so big on only staying and focusing on being around black women and black people, which I'm all for it, and I'm not saying that's not what you should do, but I'm also saying that sometimes when it comes to investing in yourself, you have to get out of your comfort zone, and that was my comfort zone. I had to be around what looked familiar to me. And so I'm learning so much, I'm growing so much, and it was a big, huge financial investment, but I took a leap of faith, and I'm trusting God that He will provide for me and will see me through, and everything will work out in the way that it's expected to do because I'm taking that leap and investing in myself. Anything that you find that would help better you, I look at it like this. Eventually, you're going to get to a position of where you're going to want to give back and inspire other people, which may involve them making a financial commitment to you. So in order for that to happen, you need to make a financial commitment to them or investing in yourself in order to get better. Speaking of that, I'm writing a book, and I know that I've advertised about it on my other YouTube videos, but I'm really, really intentional about this book, and it's actually done. I'm in the process of sending it off to beta readers and getting my final feedback so I can submit it to the editor for changes and get it out into your hands, because this is going to benefit you. This book is all about my experiences with toxic relationships and being broken and insecure, and how I found myself in repeated cycles of lust, of confusion, of self-pity, and how I was able to get out of that and find myself working toward greater goals for my life and eventually finding my purpose, which is why I'm here talking to you today. In order for me to get through that book process, I hired an author coach, which is another form of investment that you can do. If there's something that you're feeling stuck in your life, even if it is about being in that broken relationship and you feel like you're stuck, like you don't know how to move on, get a therapist, get a counselor, get someone that can help you. That's an investment that's helping you grow. If you're finding yourself getting stuck with your personal image, hire a coach, somebody that can help you break past whatever lies and myths that you've created about yourself and your self-esteem. There's things that we have to start doing now. We can't sit here and keep going on a pity cycle and finding ourselves turning our wheels and nothing is happening. It's worth the investment. You're worth the investment. And you have to see your value in order to do that. If you don't see your value, you're going to stay stuck in the same place that you've been in the last few years. You're going to look up a couple of years from now and see that you're still where you were 5 years ago. And you don't want that to happen. You have a life to live. You have a purpose to fulfill. And your message, your testimony, and your life is going to bless somebody. And we need to hear from you. What you can do now is start thinking of the things that you really want to work on. What is it? For everybody's different. I mean, maybe it's starting a business. Maybe it is writing a book. Maybe it is being a better parent. Maybe it's becoming a wife. Maybe it's becoming more financially stable. There's things that you want to aspire to do and goals that you're trying to set for your life, and you're feeling stuck. Get out of that stuck mode. Start researching, figuring out who it is that can help you. And you may be able to find a coach that does cost you a couple of $1,000s, but guess what? Sometimes it's worth it. Because what you're doing now obviously is not making much of a difference. So you have to learn to invest in yourself in order to see real change for your life. Let me know what you're doing to invest in yourself. What have you done in the past, and how you can inspire other women to do the same for themselves. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't